Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. Playoff system now. Let's see how it's looking. Casapia against Perth Glory. Servette versus Sutirol. Telstar versus Blackburn Rovers. And Portland versus Montreal. All-American affair right there. Alright, let's go straight into it. We're not trying to waste any time on this. We're just going straight into it. Casapia are hosting Perth Glory. I'm going with Casapia. They do get the win. Casiano and Morais get the girls, with Lawrence getting an a consolation to make it a little unnervy. But now they gotta fly all the way back to Australia though. So let's see. Let's see how that one goes out. Servette, they did really good to get to this point. Can they get a victory here against Sutirol? Ooh, it's a tie. Cadile, Veseli, Koulibaly, and Cadile. Cadile with a brace. Enough to get the team a tie. It's a little nervy, but they still have every chance to to go through. It's not over yet. Telstar versus Blackburn Rovers. Blackburn. No, a goal disallowed, but it's still tied 0-0. But you're going back to your own stadium, Blackburn, so maybe you have a little bit of hope going into that one. Portland versus Montreal. I'm going with Portland. They do get the win. Velde gets the goal, but it's just one goal, and now you gotta go travel to Montreal. It's the other side of the country, but let's see how that goes. All right, we have an idea. So now Perth Glory are hosting Casapia. Hard to say if Casapia are still favorites. They are. Timmins gets Casiano got a red card though. Timmins gets a goal to make it equalize, but late on, Ofori gets the goal that sees Casapia advance. Perth Glory, congratulations, you did good. You didn't get eliminated right away like other A-League teams. However, you have now been eliminated. Casapia, your journey continues, even though you were so close to getting to phase 2 already. But who knows, you might still be able to do it. But now you're going to the semifinals. As Sutirol face Servette. I still think Servette is going to win this one. Never mind, they lose. Cadile with another goal, but goals from Berkaj and Veseli are enough. Veseli is center back, getting 2 goals already in this tournament, in this playoff system. They did lose Verdi to injury though. That's going to be a big downgrade for them, because Verdi has been so influential for their side. Him and Casiraghi. But let's see what happens. But Servette, you did really good to get a tie against Watford at the final match day of the league phase. But it's not enough, as in this round, you have now been eliminated. I appreciate you for getting 2 different goal scorers to help break the record for the highest amount of goals in the league phase, but you've now been eliminated. Sutirol, you advance. And you'll be playing against Portuguese side, Casapia. We'll see how that goes. As Blackburn Rovers faced off against Telstar. I still think Blackburn Rovers are going this. They do. A really good victory. As goes from Ohashi, a hat trick from Ohashi, Cantwell, and Thorson with the brace. They tried their best, Telstar, and I honestly thought you guys were going to be more fodder than you were, but you made it this far. Congratulations, but unfortunately you have now been eliminated. Blackburn Rovers, you're now going to the semifinals. Congratulations with Ohashi. What do you know, when you have a fit striker, you get goals. Who would have guessed? You know what I mean? But we'll see how that goes. Let's see who your next opponent is. Will it be Montreal, or will it be Portland Timbers? I think it's going to be Portland Timbers. It will be Portland Timbers. With Mora getting a brace, possible hat trick? No, it's a brace, Velde getting a goal, and Owusu getting a goal. I can't say much for Montreal. Montreal, you're kind of like mediocre at some points, and in real life, you're actually pretty shit. So the fact that you got here is good enough, I guess, for you. But Portland Timbers, congratulations. You're now advanced, and your next opponents will be a difficult Blackburn Rovers. Alright, we already have our semifinal contestants. We have Casapia versus Sutirol. We have Blackburn versus Portland. Alright. See how this goes. That's Casapia, but they are missing a few players. We're missing a few players around the sides. Casiano gets a red card, so Livramento comes in for him. Mendes coming in for that. And then obviously Verdi as well got injured, so he's out for tight. This guy comes in for him. Alright. I'm going for Casapia. I think Casapia should win this. They lose. Zedatka, Marquez, and well, these 2 guys didn't score in the fucking league phase, are you serious? But Sutirol with a center back and our left back get the goals to pass to beat Casapia away from home. Now this is difficult for Casapia, but I still think they have enough quality. If they go like full throttle in attacking mode, I think they can get it. So it's not over yet, but congratulations Sutirol for that victory. But you gotta keep your head on your shoulders. Blackburn Rovers versus Portland Timbers. It should be a Blackburn Rovers victory, must be said. It's a 0-0 tie, and it sucks because I was at home. So then I got to travel all the way to America to see if he can beat Portland. We'll see. But first game right here, Sutirol versus Casapia. I still think Casapia can do it. And they can't. Molina gets a late goal. Not late, but another goal. And Perez got a red card. Yeah, it just wasn't going to be great at all. Casapia, you tried really hard, bro. You got done by one goal. A single goal was enough to see you not go through to the phase 2. But unfortunately, it's enough. You have now been eliminated. Sutirol, congratulations. You are heading to the final to see if you advance out of the playoff system. And this is without Verdi, by the way. So it must be said, it's world class. Portland versus Blackburn. I'm hoping Blackburn win this one. I'd like to see Blackburn go through. And they don't. Ohashi gets a goal, but goes from Anthony and Velde are enough to see the Americans defeat the British side. It's unfortunate, but nothing else can be said. I'm sad for Blackburn, but it is what it is, and I'll see Portland. Congratulations, you will now be heading to the final. We have an Italian second division side against a American side. It's all out for battle now, baby. It's all on the line. Who's gonna win this? Will it be the second division Italians, or will it be the inconsistent American side? I'm going for American side, Portland, and they do. 88th minute winner from Velde. He got a brace too. Wow. What else can you say? Sutirol, you worked hard. You had a really good defense shape, but it wasn't enough. Portland Timbers, congratulations. You advance. So let's just go over here real quick. Put down here and put Portland Timbers. They get that extra spot. And they broke the curse of it being the 9th place team. So congratulations, Portland Timbers. You have now been the next team to advance. So must be said, congratulations to them. They'll be heading to phase 2 with the rest of the teams. So we'll see how it goes. That was great to see. I loved watching that one. And with that, we're done with Group W. So we already have the teams that they qualify: Strasbourg, Jagiellonia, Young Boys, Racing Club, Defensa y Justicia, New England, San Lorenzo, and Watford are all going to the next rounds, along with Portland now. So all Casapia and everybody in below, y'all did well. Y'all fought hard, but it wasn't enough. You're all eliminated. But now we can all focus on Group X, which isn't as interesting as the group that's going to happen after that. Like over here, we have all these fucking... Wait, is it? No, I'm tripping. This is interesting. I'm tripping balls. I was thinking that this was this group. Because this group doesn't really have nothing that much. Well, Leverkusen, Lazio, Ferencváros. Okay, never mind. But we have NEC from the Netherlands, Chelsea from Premier League, Dundee United from Scotland, Hearts from Scotland. I hope they win the Scottish Premiership, by the way. Argentinos Juniors from Argentina. Kaiserslautern from Germany. I think this is a Romanian team. I gotta make sure. Motherwell from Scotland. That's like 3 Scottish teams. Wolves from the Premier League. Chennaiyin from India. Gdansk from Poland. Vidacercio from Argentina. Genoa from Italy. Suwon from South Korea. Benfica from Portugal. PSG from France. Braunschweig from Germany. Duisburg from Germany. MacArthur from Australia. And Qingdao West Coast from, obviously, China. So yeah, that's gonna be a really good group. I can't wait to edit the teams and shit. But as for this side, Sporting Cracovia, and I noticed something, by the way. They added 3 new teams for the rest of the world. I put them over here. Buriram United, Atlético Nacional, and Bahia. Let's go enter them real quick. I'm just curious to see, because I want to know what the fuck. Why are they just adding all these teams now? I'm happy they are. But I want to see if they're actually because I want to go to edit teams, team sheets. Because if we go here to rest of the world, Ag Athens, they were there, they weren't there, they weren't there, they weren't there. I'm trying to see if anyone got removed. I don't think so. No, I don't think anyone got removed. But my curiosity was, so Morelos, he used to be a Rangers guy. Campuzano, I remember you. Uribe, Mateus Uribe, I remember you. Ospina, former Napoli legend. Arango, played in a lot of years in the MLS. Okay, so these ones are all legitimate players. There's a rumor saying that the Brazilian league can be coming back to EAFC, which would be fucking amazing. See, these all seem like non-licensed players, unfortunately. But they're not overpowered, so I don't mind using them. That's unfortunate. I was kind of excited to see if like actually added like Bahia players or not. This, on the other hand, this actually seems like it's legit players because you even have this guy Schindler. This is a, I think this is a Thailand team. Yeah, definitely a Thailand team because look at these flags. Yeah. All right. What the fuck is this name? Charoen Ratanapiro. I guess I don't know. The whole name's not there. I don't know. Oh, and Etheridge is there. I just saw Etheridge. Alright, well, that's it for that, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next group, which is going to be Group X. I gotta make it all figured out, and I'll see you guys there. So, bye-bye.